time to pretend that we still know what we're doing. Anyways, last time, I know we've already covered this before, but there's still some levels I need to finish, but I'm just gonna go ahead and see what Raphael the Raven, who's not Raphael anymore, wants to see us do in his castle. Reuben, huh? I don't know if I like the sound of Reuben, but whatever. I'm sure I could make a billion Touhou jokes with the whole crow and raven thing, not crow. What is down in this section? Because obviously there's something down here. And it involves Arkanoid. Shigeru Miyamoto's favorite game. Which is why it was included in this one. So, what all is in these little things? As we run out of eggs to actually look. I'm guessing there's a switch in one of those, but since I am terrible at actual everything, then I'm just terrible at actually everything. So let's see if we can uncork that, and then go down there with a full set of eggs and see what happens. When we actually think of what we're doing for once. And by we, I mean me, but I think you know that already. I just say we because there's two characters on the screen. Apparently this is supposed to be made to be impossible. To just cheese. But to grab your eggs, hopefully, before they despawn. You know, never mind. I was gonna say, in theory, you could just, do that, but whatever. See, we still have a lot of... No, not really. Let's just go ahead and use a full egg. I'm sure I'll regret it later. But that's never stopped me before. So, what's on this side? Anything? Whatever, I doubt there's anything anyway. So, here we are, one flower in. And now we can continue on with our lives. But first, just want to make sure there's nothing there. So now that we've wasted 12 eggs, and by that I mean 6, we can go into the helicopter section. But first, we gotta collect our eggs, just in case. Never know when they might hatch. So, what's going to be the deal here? Death. No, I apparently got a text message. I'll check that out later. But, let's see what's over here before I go back and do that one section, because, I don't know, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. Just a lot of me falling into holes. And dying from it. It's time to uncork all those mysteries that we have once thought about in life. Like, how does the dinosaur turn into a helicopter? There's a roof above, so there's something to go see below the world, and by that I mean above the world, and by that I mean I'm dead again. And game over. Okay, I legitimately won some lives and had some frustrations, but other than that, basically the guy in the floating balloon thing cheats. He cheats so well that he waits to the point where it would probably explode on you, and then throws it back at you, and then you get the fun of trying to make up for his blunder. Anyways, that puts me at 9 lives, so Yoshi is now a cat, and we must respect him for it. Show respect to the dinosaur cat. And I would have liked to get that all done in like 2 eggs, but whatever. Can't always have what you want, and you can't always say that things are what they are. But you can jump into a hole in the ground and come up in a pipe. That's how most things work, isn't it? Always with the irony and the wondering and the, stupid Potobo things that aren't actually Potobos because you can actually kill them without any real trouble. But they like to pretend that they're still as deadly as their fiery brethren. There was a red coin there. I wonder how many there are in this little pumpkin patch. Of course, I'm never going to find out at this rate. Because Like, seriously, this is one of the cheapest things you can do in the Yoshi's Island level. Just put a bunch of enemies at the helicopter section so you have to die a whole lot, and they probably all respawn as well. Wouldn't surprise me. Like the submarine sections. Because those always respawn. I don't understand why things have to respawn in video games. You don't respawn in real life. How unrealistic. You don't rewind in real life either, but hey, it's not stopping me. Because after a certain point, after I'm done trying things legit for the 50th time, I just give up. And say, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth doing legit. Let's just do it legally. And by that I mean illegitimately. But, you know, like, it's not like it's my fault that Yoshi fan is sadistic. And likes to make it so things are next to impossible to do legitimately. Despite the fact that I just kind of did it legitimately there, but we don't like to talk about it a whole lot. I can't even tell if the guys that I killed stayed dead. I have a feeling that last coin is actually not a red coin, but we will see. It's not. And thus, we have conquered that section without a lot of trouble. But I get frustrated easily, so yeah, whatever. I'm willing to admit my shortcomings of patience in this ROM hack, especially in the 5th world. Only one more world left! Let's see how that comes back to bite us later in life. Gee. Oh, joy. Hey guys, it's our friend. You know, instead of fighting the Raven, now we're playing Run Away from Mr. Stupid Tap Tap guy. Everybody's favorite muncher walking legs guy, because it's basically what he is in the long run. He's a muncher with legs. So instead of just one boss fight, this is 2 boss fights. And our favorite cactus plants are back. Because we have to make sure we can get through this little gap. You never know when you might have a gap and some cactus plants throwing cactuses at you. Cacti, even. Go over there, Tap Tap. Kill your friend Tap Tap, who actually changes direction when you lick him. But one must wonder why this is how it is, because honestly, this is kind of BS. One should not expect the world of Yoshi's to be filled with so many outrageous things such as tap-taps and eggplants. Called as such because they throw eggs. You know, at least in the GBA version, this text would go away after the first time you read it, but not in this version, because the Super Nintendo was so far ahead of its time. The best part is you have to let him jump over you so you can actually get a start on this actual level part, where you wish that you had just never bothered coming in here, because who likes Tap Tap besides Yoshi fan? I swear, it's like, in Mario ROM hacks for Mario World, you have everybody making levels with munchers all over the place, and in Yoshi's Island, it's tap-taps everywhere. But we don't like to talk about it a whole lot. Go on your way, Tap Tap. Go off screen and despawn for the rest of your life. Or, you know, just start walking this way, that also works. Really? You are the most annoying tap 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 tap. Yes, that's exactly where I wanted you, in my face. Yes, yes. Let's start the marathon off correctly. By wishing we had never bothered with this level at the first place. But that's not quite how we get to progress. Or at least the ending. Can't win by losing, unfortunately. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with you this time, Tap Tap. You're on your own. Go off into that big, dark, cold, cruel world and make something of yourself. Like these two Tap Taps aren't going to be able to do because I just jostled them off screen. See, look how sad this Tap Tap is because I licked his face. He is not very appreciative of my germs and bacteria and my enzymes and my everything else that is on my tongue and in my mouth. Mostly the stuff that is kinda gross when you think about it, but at the same time it's essential to life. Like the bacteria, who, if they were not there, you would not be able to do the majority of the things that you do in life safely. Yeah, at least one of those is a red coin, that was obvious. Tell me there was nothing in these. Because it's starting to look more and more like it. And since Yoshi Fan gave us so many eggs to work with in this section, this is how it's gonna go. This just seems rather cruel. Stay back over there, and we'll never speak of you again. Until tomorrow. You know, the important thing is I'm getting most of the red coins. If not all of them. Just stay back there for a little while and get off your high horse. It's not so bad until Tap Tap starts jumping at you. That was lucky. And that was unlucky. I've had it up to here with this game and Tap Tap. I bet Reuben the Raven was just a facade. Yes, Tap Tap, we know you're an annoying creature that, for some reason, ROM hackers love you because you're annoying. Stay down. You be trying to jump on my parade. Because then I'll have to start speaking English correctly. Darn, we get to run away from this lovely part of the zone that was designed by Yoshi Fan with love. Is that a reset pipe, I wonder? Wait, why aren't those filled in? What? Why don't those fill in? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I get it. This must be one of those Mario paths. Because it would make sense that you would turn into Super Mario, as it were. So there's a star up in the ceiling, apparently, that we're going to have to go fetch. It's too bad this isn't like Minecraft, where if you jump, you go faster. And what do you know? Hunch of a hunch is a hunch. Actually, I think a hunch of a hunch is something else. Seems disgusting. But whatever. We got our 2 flowers, so we may see that we have 3. And now it's time to play door roulette. The Rao Cow in me wants to explore all the doors, so we're going to. Later. But for now, we can go in this area, see that there is a thing right here because there are so many arrows pointing at it, and there's a switch. And there's a thing right here. What is in this room of death, destruction, and tornadoes? Why, it is a cannon, and a spike hat guy, and a guy who has a mace that he was trying to throw in my face. But we try not to talk about it a whole lot. Now, is there something above this construct? I'm just curious by the fact that there's an arrow right there, and usually that signifies something. Oh boy, I picked the auto-scrolling path with cannons. It's just me, or just scroll not screening right? I have a feeling that I did something wrong here, because this doesn't seem like it's at the right level. Probably missing out on everything. Family fun for the whole family. With cannons, death plants, and more than likely red coins underneath these spires. That are just so fair to get. Wait, no! Ugh. You know what, let's check out door number something else, because honestly... Door number 2 is a choo-choo path. The choo-choo path. The choo-choo path. Door number 2 is a choo-choo path. I wonder why that marching mill was there. And we'll never know. There's gooeys falling from the ceiling. This is serious. This is what they want us to do. Just noticed that Yoshi has a bunch of dithering on him, and then sometimes he doesn't. What? Oh, I see now. Let's just reset the world, because it would reset anyway. Gotta push this over far enough so you can actually get over to that ledge. It all makes sense now, Gooey. It's probably going to go all reset because that's how this game works. Do something and then everything else resets. It's kind of weird. But hey, that's how video games work. How did that not... whatever. Not going to complain. Let's see if we can't do this correctly. No, I don't want to go back on the floor. I want to go over here. So I can finally see what is hidden upon this path. Chomp Rock. Well, I'll admit that this was very clever, but I kind of wonder what the point of it was. Seems like a bit much, to be honest. And that appears to be everything. But, no, it's not, because there's a door somewhere or something. What have we missed out upon? Oh. This very easy-to-see down path that I somehow missed. There's a walk guy, he's so happy, he's all gleaming and bright. And this is seriously what he wants us to do. Oh well, it's kind of easier to do as Train Yoshi, because Train Yoshi doesn't really care about the, physics a whole lot. Because regular Yoshi would be falling off that pillar all the days. So, those are 2 red coins. That's good. So, what's that bring us up to? Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. And we made it to the end! So now we can fight the Ender Dragon, and, these are all the 4 doors that let us out at, I guess. There's something over in this direction, but what? But what? It's probably the boss, and I somehow missed out on stuff, but I don't really care, Yoshi Koopa guy. I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually somebody's name on Super Mario World Central, but who knows. Is there something over... No, that's where the squirrel's going to be at when we finish the journey. And we don't stop believing. Whoops. Paranoia... The art of paranoia over here. So... what all is in this crazy place that I am not able to figure out the exact order of? Whoops. Being brilliant as usual. There's a flower over here, and it's really great for me because I need to get all the flowers, as you can see. And, touching fire guys is really good for your skin, because it will kill off any pesticides that have made it on their way to go there. Is there anything over in this direction that we would be interested in falling to see? Nothing but death and the melody of life ending. So basically, let's just go this way. And eat some penguins. Penguins are low in fiber, so they won't cause Yoshi to get a stomach egg. Aha. 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 Okay, there's 4 left, so... need a mummy block to go get these last 4 coins, apparently. I'm not so sure I'm happy about that. Raven guy, you should tell your boss that you're not very happy with walking around in circles. It's kind of pointless, to be honest. Do you think this is a Hanna-Barbera cartoon? Or that song from Cartoon Network? But I digress. Mummy blocks are interesting, to say the least, but whatever. This seems like the most straightforward and easiest path to go with. And by that I mean number 2 and then this one. Which is mandatory for everybody involved. And this fire guy is not making life very easy. And if I'm mistaken, then this isn't a red coin? I'm always mistaken. How did that not hurt me? Why am I complaining? Or rather, why am I asking? I'm still missing a red coin somewhere. Hopefully we'll find that along the way. There it is! But we're still missing out on a few stars, so... let's not hope at all that we have them. 3 stars. I don't think Reuben the Raven responds to broken eggs on his face, so... we have infinite farming possibilities for stars, so I'm not too concerned about it. So hopefully that won't come to bite me later. Well, I can't exactly say that Tap Tap was in the right of way, because... you know... And now we are all going to travel into the abyss. Yeah, your eggs get removed, so it wouldn't have mattered if I had any or not. And here comes the Raven guy. I think that he might only have more hits, and that'll probably be his only gimmick. So the Raven guy is very straightforward, I think, as the screen goes all mode 7. You're supposed to lure him into one of these posts so you can smash him, and he will get a toe problem squishing, and then he will not be very happy at us for doing so, as I am failing royally because his perspective is all over the place. And after a little while, he will eventually decide that he is extremely mad at us and start throwing off little beams, you know, like most Touhou girls would do. Which is probably where they got the idea. I don't know, actually. I forget what came first, the Yo-Ho or the Yoshi. He's turning red, so this is Metroid. That was so a hit! Don't hurt me. I think in the original game he started doing the sparks by now. Shine sparking. You're not a very helpful guy, Mr. Penguin Raven. I don't know why I want to call you a penguin all the time, but whatever, I guess whatever works. Ah! And now I have failed the world, so I may as well die. Oh, I didn't actually jump on him. I don't really want to die because it'll take too long. I really want to wait 30 seconds. I don't want to win and then have it all for naught, so I guess I'll be back. Attempt number 2 is the second attempt. It is the attempt that comes after the first. I'm sure you do that, but whatever. I felt like trying to quote Monty Python there. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, to be precise. Not to be confused with the equally hilarious Monty Python's Flying Circus, or The Life of Brian, or some parts of The Meaning of Life. The Meaning of Life wasn't really that good, but whatever. Come on, Raven, we need you to die. That's so a 90s show that got cancelled for a long time and never came back, thank God. It's almost like that show, Taina. Anybody remember that? Anybody wish they didn't? And I decided to just go ahead and make a save state, because honestly, this is just annoying and stupid and everything else. And besides, you saw me do it legitimate, and I did it legitimate off camera, so I don't care exactly, because I just think this is the kind of dumb stuff that even the original game kind of had, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure in the original game, Raphael didn't require you to redo part of the stage every time you died. There we go. The problem with Reuben the Raven is you gotta anticipate his moves, and then you gotta make sure that you're in the right spot so you don't get hurt yourself. And the world is upside down. The sun is under us while the stars are below us. Wait, no. Actually, in that case it would be true, but at the same time, whatever. Doesn't matter, we finished the stage, and it took a lot of concentration for you to actually beat the guy, because I had to time things. Anyways, I will probably do the 100%ing of the other levels next time. We'll go check out the extras. And, I suppose in reality we have one more thing we need to do, but whatever, we'll see in a second. Well, I mean, I know we have one more thing to do, because I just know that, the fact that there is that thing to do, so I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. And now we're being teleported. And now we're in the dark place. The dark world of World 6. It needed its own sub-map in order to fit it on the game. And I'm not really sure I'm a fan of this instrumentation. Something else. We've already done door number 4. We've already done door number 4. Door number 2 is one that we have already done as well. Come on, game. Give us something that isn't 4 or 1. I mean, 4 or 2, whatever. Number 3. We're going in number 3. 3 is the one that I have chosen this time. And 3 looks fairly straightforward so far. Okay, maybe number 2 wasn't the easiest door in the world. Wow, that was... Gee, I wonder what door number 1's like. What's behind door number 1? Door number 1 is an all-expenses-paid trip to Spikeville, with spiky plants, spiky bombs, and spiky power lines, including a free lava bath lake, where you cannot bathe because you will burn your skin off, and cause all other sorts of complications while you're trying to dodge all the cannonballs that are being thrown at you by guys who hate you. And, this is the most tedious level so far. But at least it's full of spikes and instant death goodness. Yeah, I gotta scroll everything on screen so it actually works the way it's intended to. And we can get over here. There's a key somewhere. Key? For me? Well, let's go find that key then. Door number 1 is definitely one of the stranger doors. One would assume that you would have to use the cannons to get up there. And there's apparently a fire melon somewhere? And there's a gooey boss in Deathland. And I say that in the most inappropriate senses of the word. I don't think that's really inappropriate, but whatever. This is... bad. Like, honestly, legitimately bad. Hey Yoshi fan, you wanted to make a level impossible to actually win anything because you can't get past the damn boss to actually... Then the game glitches out and you have to go back through the door and go back in? God, that's just the epitome of great video game design, I gotta say. Can't even get any damn eggs! How am I supposed to do this? Saying the word damn makes you edgy, right, Shadow the Hedgehog? And when I actually do get an egg, I get punished for it. What in the world, Yoshi's fan? I failed to see how you're a Yoshi fan because all you seem to do is want to find implements of death for Yoshi. Which, to be honest, the vanilla game didn't really do a bad job at either. Oh my god. Wow, you were hilariously easy when you have death implements of watermelons. This would be where the key is at. And one would guess that there's probably something hidden over in this direction. Not that I am willing to go see what is in this direction, but apparently I am, so I'm a hypocrite. So, there are red coins in this area. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. And those were a trap. Man, it takes some kind of hatred towards humanity to design like this. And that's where you get the fire melon from, to burn that up, and then I forget what order you go in. I think you have to go back this way to go into the area. I honestly can't remember. Yeah. And thus we meet back up here, so that's all 4 doors except for door number 2, which we didn't actually complete. But I don't know if I'd want to be honest, because it seems kind of BS. Oh well, let's see if we can do it. It'll be a lot easier since I'm not at... Wait, we did door number 2. And what was that door with the... Oh, it was door number 4. You know, door number 2, you were nice and all, but we're looking for door number 4 so we can actually complete it. Door number 4 was the door with all the 1-ups and coins and whatnot, and then the death implements. Oh yeah, that's right, I should be saying stuff, probably. So this door number 4 is kind of annoying, but most auto-scrolling sections in this hack are annoying, so I don't suppose it's not par for the course. And at the same time, you want to knock those things down because you don't want to use up an egg, but an egg is safer generally. No hope of getting that red coin, not like I need to. There's a flashy egg up there. And hey, what do you know, the scrolling is actually correct now. Or at least I assume this is what the scrolling was supposed to look like. And that door more than likely takes us back. That is exactly what I wanted to do, don't even talk about anything else. Oh my god. Is it sad that I'm having trouble going indoor? Probably. Probably. And yay! We're done now. We can... You know, door number 4 had some pretty instant death element. No, I don't want to start from the middle ring. So yeah, next time I'll complete these and we'll go to extras. Yeah, whatever. Bye.